Hare Krishna. We'll sing Sadgosamastakam. Okay. Krishna Kirtana Ghana Nartana Paro Premamritambo Nidhi Dhira Dhira Jana Priya Priya Karo Nirmatsara Pujito Dhira Jana Priya Priya Karo Nirmatsara Pujito Shri Chaitanya Kripabara Bhuvi Bhuva Bharavahantaraka Vande Rupa Sanatana Raghuyuga Shri Jiva Gopalaka Nana Shastra Vicharanaika Nipuno Saddharma Samstapako Lokanam hitakarino tribhuvane manyo sharanyakaro Radha Krishna Padaravinda Bhajana Nande Namataliko Varnana Vido Shraddha Samriddhanvito Papotapanikrintano tanubrita Govinda Ganamritai Anandambodhivardhanaika nipuno Kaivalya nistarako Vande Rupa Sanatana Raghuyuga Shri Jiva Gopalaka Tyaktva turnamashesha mandalapati Shrenim sadathuchhavat Bhutva dina ganesha kau karunaya Kaupina kanta shrito Gopi bhavara samritabdilahari Kallola magna mohor Vande rupa Adano Raghuyugo Shri Jiva Gopalako Kujat Kokila Hamsa Sarasagana Kine Mayurakule Nana Ratna Nibadha Mula Vitapa Shri Yukta Vrindavane Radha Krishna Maharnisham Prabhajato Jivartadavyo Muda Vande Rupa Sanatana Raghuyugo Shri Jiva Gopalako Sankhya Purvaka Namagana Nathibi Kalavasani Krito Nidrahara Vihara Kadi Vijito Chatyanta Dino Chayo Radha Krishna Guna Smrite Madhurima Nandena Sammohito Vande Rupa Sanatana Raghuyugo Shri Jiva Gopalako Radha Kundatate Kalindatanaya Tire Chavam Shivate Premon Madhava Sada Sesha Dasaya Grasto pramato sada Gayanto chakadahare gunavaram Bhava vibhuto mudha Vande rupa sanatano raghuyugo Shri Jiva Gopalako He Radhe Vraja Devi ke chalalite He Nanda Suno Kutha Shri Govardhana Kalpa Pada Patale Kalindivane Kutha Gosanto iti sarvato rajapure Kedair mahavivalo Vande rupa sanatano raghuyugo Shri Jiva Gopalako Vande rupa sanatano raghuyugo Shri Jiva Gopalako Shri Goswami Ashtakam ki will read translation. Please read translation.
I offer my respectful obeisances unto the 6 Goswamis, namely Sri Rupa Goswami, Sri Sanatan Goswami, Sri Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, and Sri Gopal Bhatta Goswami, who are always engaged in chanting the holy name of Krishna and dancing. They are just like the ocean of love of God, and they are popular both with the gentle and with the ruffians, because they are not envious of anyone. Whatever they do, they are all pleasing to everyone, and they are fully blessed by Lord Chaitanya. Thus, they are engaged in missionary activities meant to deliver all the conditioned souls in the material universe.
I offer my respectful obeisances unto 6 Goswamis, namely Sri Rupa Goswami, Sri Sanatan Goswami, Sri Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, Sri Raghunath Das Goswami, Sri Jiva Goswami, and Sri Gopal Bhatta Goswami, who are very expert in scrutinizingly studying all the Vedic scriptures with the aim of establishing eternal religious principles for the benefit of all human beings. Thus, they are honored all over the 3 worlds, and they are worth taking shelter of because they are absorbed in the mood of the gopis and are engaged in the transcendental loving service of Radha and Krishna.
I offer my respectful obeisances unto the six Goswamis, namely Sri Rupa Goswami, Sri Sanatana Goswami, Sri Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, Sri Raghunath Das Goswami, Sri Jiva Goswami, and Sri Gopal Bhatta Goswami, who are very much enriched in understanding of Lord Chaitanya and who are thus expert in narrating his transcendental qualities. They can purify all conditioned souls from the reactions of their sinful activities by pouring upon them transcendental songs about Govinda. As such, they are very expert in increasing the limits of the ocean of transcendental bliss, and they are the saviors of the living entities from the devouring mouth of liberation.
I offer my respectful obeisances unto the six Goswamis, namely Sri Rupa Goswami, Sri Sanatana Goswami, Sri Raghunatha Bhatta Goswami, Sri Raghunath Dasa Goswami, Sri Jiva Goswami, and Sri Gopala Bhatta Goswami, who kicked off all association of aristocracy as insignificant. In order to deliver the poor conditioned souls, they accepted loincloths, treating themselves as mendicants. But they are always merged in the ecstatic ocean of the gopis' love for Krishna, and they bathe always and repeatedly in the waves of that ocean.
Fast.
I offer my respectful obeisances unto the six Goswamis, namely Sri Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, Sri Raghunath Das Goswami, and Jiva Goswami, and Gopal Bhatta Goswami, who are always engaged in worship of Radha Krishna in the transcendental land of Vrindavan, where there are beautiful trees full of fruits and flowers, which have under their roots of valuable jewels. The Goswamis are perfectly competent to bestow upon the living entities of greatest boons of the goal of life.
I offer my respectful obeisances unto the six Goswamis, namely Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, Sri Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, Sri Raghunath Das Goswami, Sri Jiva Goswami, Sri Gopal Bhatta Goswami, who are engaged in the chanting of the holy names of the Lord and bowing down in a scheduled measurement. In this way, they utilize their valuable lives in this and in executing these devotional activities, they conquered overeating and sleeping and were always meek and humble, enchanted by remembering the transcendental qualities of the Lord.
I offer my respectful obeisances unto the six Goswamis, namely Sri Rupa Goswami, Sri Sanatana Goswami, Sri Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, Sri Raghunath Das Goswami, Sri Jiva Goswami, and Sri Gopal Bhatta Goswami, who were sometimes on the bank of the Radha Kund lake or the source of the Yamuna, and sometimes at Vamsivata. There they appeared just like a madman in the full ecstasy of love for Krishna, exhibiting different transcendental symptoms in their bodies, and that merged in the ecstasy of Krishna consciousness.
I offer my respectful obeisances unto the six Goswamis, namely Sri Rupa Goswami, Sri Sanatana Goswami, Sri Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, Sri Raghunath Das Goswami, Sri Jiva Goswami, and Sri Gopal Bhatta Goswami, who are chanting very loudly everywhere in Vrindavan, shouting, Queen of Vrindavan, Radharani, O Lalita, O son of Nanda Maharaj, where are you now? Where are you all now? Are you just on the hill of Govardhan, or are you under the trees on the bank of Yamuna? Where are you? These were their moods in executing Krishna consciousness.
Sri Goswami Ashtakam ki jai. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna, we welcome you all for Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam class. Today we are reading from Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, second canto, second chapter. We are reading from the 5th verse. Chirani kim patina shanti dishanti bhiksham. Chirani kim patina shanti dishanti bhiksham. Naivangripa parabrata sharitopya susyan. Ruddha guhakim achito vati no pasannan. Kasmad bhajanti kavayo danadur madandan. Chirani kim patina shanti dishanti bhiksham. Naivangripa parabrata saritopya susyan. Ruddha guha kim ajito vati no pasannan. Kasmad bhajanti kavayo danadur madandan. Chirani kim patina shanti dishanti bhiksham. Naivangripa parabrata saritopya susyan. Ruddha guha kim ajito vati no pasannan. Kasmad bhajanti kavayo danadur madandan. Please recite. Nivangripa parabrita saritopya susyan. Ruddha guha kim ajito vati no pasannan. Kasmad bhajanti kavayo danadur madandan. Chirani kim patina shanti dishanti bhiksham. Naivangripa parabrita saritopya susyan. Ruddha guha kim ajito vati no pasannan. Kasmad bhajanti kavayo danadur madandan. Chirani kim patina shanti dishanti bhiksham. Ruddha guha kim ajito vati no pasannan. Kasmad bhajanti kavayo danadur madandan. Matajis. Chirani kim patina shanti dishanti bhiksham. Gripa parabrita saritopya susyan. Guna kim ajito vati no pasannan. Kasmad bhajanti kavayo danadur madandan. Shri Radha Madhav ki jai, Shri Gaur Nitai ki jai, Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Sudarshan ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Word to word meaning: Chirani, torn clothes; Kim, weather; Pati, on the road. Na, not. Shanti, there is. Dishanti, give in charity. Bhiksham, alms. Na, not. Eva, also. Angripaha, the trees. Parabritaha, one who maintains others. Sharitaha, the rivers. Api, also. Asushyan, have dried up. Ruddha, closed. Guha, caves. Kim, weather. Ajitaha, the Almighty Lord. Avati, give protection. Na, not. Upasannan, the surrendered soul. Kasmat, what for? Then. Bhajanti, flatters. Kavayaha, the learned. Dhana, wealth. Durmadandhan, too intoxicated by. Translation purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivinoda Swami Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Translation. Are there no torn clothes lying on the common road? Do the trees which exist for maintaining others no longer give alms in charity? Do the rivers being dried up no longer supply water to the thirsty? Are the caves of the mountains now closed? Or above all, does the Almighty Lord not protect the fully surrendered souls? Why then do the learned sages go to flatter those who are intoxicated by hard-earned wealth? So purport we'll read later. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Vena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthapitam Vena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitam Sha Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Before starting, I would like to take blessing from all the Vaishnavas assembled here, all the devotees, so that we can discuss about this topic. So here Sukadeva Goswami is speaking about life of a renunciant. Speaking how much he is detached from the human society. We can see here that, and if you see in the purport also, Srila Prabhupada, he says that renounced order of life is never meant for begging or living at the cost of others as a parasite. So what do you mean by a parasite? So parasite means which does not do anything and completely depend upon others. Like it becomes a burden. So once devotees were telling Prabhupada, these people, they are telling we are parasites of the society. They are calling us, we are parasites of the society, we don't do anything. And then Prabhupada says that we are working every day 16 to 18 hours. How can you say that we don't work only? Like from morning 4 o'clock till night 9 o'clock, devotees work whole day and we are contributing so much to the society. Just like here we see in the life of 6 Goswamis, they wrote immense literature, so much of Nana Shastra Vicharanaika Nipuno Saddharma Samstapako. They have read so many scriptures and they have written also so many scriptures, scrutinizingly studied all the Vedic scriptures, and they gave so much literature to the society for the benefit of them. And that's why we are not parasites. We are contributing so much to the society. Just like when we devotees, when we go to Harinam Sankirtan, we just don't beg, like we don't collect money from others. We do Harinam Sankirtan also. We give them holy name. We just don't beg, like we don't force them to beg. Just like when we go for book distribution, we give them the literature and then we take money. So we are, devotees can never become parasites. And outside, and Prabhupada even says that you call us parasite and you say that we don't work, okay, then you also come, you also join. But that they deny. We are living very comfortably. Prabhupada said that you are all having very bright faces and you are always happy, and that's why they are envious. So those who call devotees as like parasites, they are envious people. So we should not bother them about too much. And here we see Sukadeva Goswami, he is speaking so heavily, like how a renunciant has to live his life. He says that, are there no torn cloths lying on the common road? Means we should not too much bothered about our like physical appearance. How am I looking? Like, are my clothes shining enough? Or like they should be very bright, new? Or you should not be much worried about this. He says that don't worry about clothes, just wear some torn clothes which are lying on the common road. And do the trees which exist for maintaining others. So here, Angripaha means the living entities which drink with the help of its legs. So here in the trees, the case is roots. So it means trees, means they eat food, or they drink, or they nourish themselves with the help of their legs, roots. So they are called Angripaha. So these trees are meant for maintaining others. Parabritaha. So no longer gives alms in charity. So the trees are there everywhere. So they always give you enough food for maintaining. And do the rivers being dried up no longer supply water to the thirsty? And are the caves of the mountains now closed? Above all, does the Almighty Lord not protect the fully surrendered souls? So why then do the learned sages go to flatter those who are intoxicated by the hard-earned wealth? So Sukadeva Goswami is speaking about those so-called renunciants, pseudo-renunciants, who take saffron robes and they stay in different houses of Grihastha's houses, just so that their maintenance is so that they are maintained properly. So they don't work and they just stay in different and just householders' life, materialistic people's life in their homes, just for nicely getting their food, like eating, sleeping, all those things are easily covered. But Sukadeva Goswami is telling that this is not the life of sannyasi. Sannyasi should never live in material. We see from the example of Sukadeva Goswami, he just spent how much time? Just milking of cow. How much time they spend in milking cow? Just maybe 10-20 minutes. That much time he spent if he went to some householder's life. That also he spends there for giving Krishna Katha, for giving some spiritual knowledge to them, not for enjoying their material wealth. And especially the sannyasi is never allowed to associate with materialistic people. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he says that it is better to commit suicide rather than associating with materialistic people. He says in the example of Pratap Rudra, when Sarva Bhattacharya, he says that king wants to meet you. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he says that I will not, king means he is always associated with, he might have associated with women and lot of opulence. So better let me commit suicide rather than being associated with him. I don't want to associate with such materialistic people, like that he says. So that's why sannyasis are never meant to associate with materialistic people. Rather, they give their own association to them and they don't spend much time with them. And in Prabhupada, in the purport, he mentions about the duty of a person in the renounced order of life. His duty is, his first duty means he contributes some literary work for the benefit of the human being in order to give him realized direction towards self-realization. So the sannyasis, we see so many mendicants, so many sages, just like 6 Goswamis of Vrindavan. They gave us so much of literatures. Jiva Goswami, he wrote more literatures than Vyasadeva. It's all for the benefit of people. And what to speak of enjoying material comforts, these Goswamis, they have given up their great positions. Tyaktva turnam asesha mandalapati sada srenim tuchavat. So they were like finance minister and what was that? Home minister, finance minister and home minister. So that was like a very great position, and they were earning so much of money, so much of gold coins, thousands and thousands of gold coins, and they were respected so much. But they gave up all these things. Tyaktva turnam asesha mandalapadi sada sreni tuchavat. They considered all this position and opulence as insignificant thing. Tuchavat utva Ganesha karune kopina kontrashito means what they just wore lion clothes. They gave up such a prestigious position and they just wore kopina kontrash. They just wore lion clothes in Vrindavan, and they just became a mendicants of Vrindavan. Just for giving. Just they became, why? Because they were merciful to the conditioned soul, so that they can write immense literature for the benefit of the conditioned soul, so that they can read this literature and they can make their life successful. So that should be the renounced order of life, not just staying in different homes. So like that, Srila Prabhupada, he mentions about different qualities. So who can become a renunciant? He said, who has sufficient Daivi Sampat. So there is Daivi Sampat and there is Asurya Sampat. So who has got sufficient divine qualities? So what are the divine qualities? In 16th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, there is a list of divine qualities mentioned. It's mentioned that how it starts, the shloka starts. You can once open. That is address, not that. Abhayam Sattva Samsuddhir. So like that. He is always fearless. Sannyasi means always fearless. He's alone and he's always alone and he's fearless, and he's always Sattva Samsuddhir means he's always tries to purify himself. He always endeavor for purifying one's own existence. So like that, there are so many divine qualities mentioned. So one who possesses such type of divine qualities, so they are qualified to become renunciants. So like that, so Prabhupada gave a very big purport in this. And it's mentioned about, here it is mentioned about, does the Almighty Lord not protect the fully surrendered souls? So in the case of Haridas Thakur, he was also living like a mendicant. He was living inside the cave. He was living inside the cave, and there was a big serpent living, that was also living inside the cave. So a lot of people, they used to come and they used to hear the discourses from Haridas Thakur, and they used to fear of this snake. So here Haridas Thakur, he was completely dependent on Krishna. That's why he was not bothered about snake. He was not at all fearful of snake. Rather, the visitors who were visiting him, they were so much fearful. And they requested him, please don't stay here. They were requesting Haridas Thakur, please don't stay here. If you stay here, then the snake may hurt you. So when Haridas Thakur was thinking to leave, then snake himself left. The snake left that place. So like that, devotees are never, who are completely surrendered to Krishna, who are under the full protection of Krishna, they are fearless. They don't bother about the snakes. And we see Raghunath Das Goswami also, when he was chanting, when he was complete trance, he was on the banks of river. There one tiger comes. Huh? Right? There was one tiger comes. The tiger was drinking the water, and then Raghunath Goswami is in trance. He doesn't know only tiger came. And the tiger drinks water, and the tiger leaves. From the far, Sanatana Goswami sees this thing. So like that, devotees, especially the renounced order of life, they are completely fearless. They don't worry about these things. And we see once there was Sripad Ramanujacharya, so there were some devotees who were plotting to kill him. They kept poison in Charanamrita to kill Sripad Ramanujacharya. And Sripad Ramanujacharya came to know about it. And then he drank also Charanamrita. And the people, that Pujari who was plotting to kill him, he was thinking, now this person is killed, he has drank, he will be killed in any moment. But he saw that Harinam Sankirtan was going on continuously. And then Sripad Ramanujacharya, he prayed to Krishna that this Pujari, he developed so much of enviousness, like about me, purify his heart and please protect me, like that. He prayed to Krishna. And when he drank that Charanamrut, he was not killed also. And he was doing Harinam Sankirtan continuously, like all devotees, all sannyasis were surrounding Sripad Ramanujacharya, and he was doing so much of Harinam Sankirtan. When the Pujari heard it, and when he saw that Harinam Sankirtan, he himself got purified. And then he pays obeisances to him. Please forgive me. I thought of killing you, but you have purified me, like that he says. So a pure devotee, he's always under the protection of Krishna. He can never be killed like that. So that's what we can see. Sometimes we hear from other videos that about ISKCON, that Prabhupada disciples, they harmed Srila Prabhupada like this, they gave poison like this. Outside people, they say like that. But here it says that clearly that Krishna always protect his devotees who has surrendered unto him. Srila Prabhupada, he gave his whole life for serving Krishna. And how can he be killed like that by giving poison? So all these Ritviks, they say all these things, that these disciples only, they did like this. So these are all nonsense things. Because Krishna personally protect his pure devotees. How can a mere poison can kill his pure devotees? They are beyond all these things. It can never hurt. Rake Krishna Mareke, Mare Krishna Rakeke means if Krishna wants to protect, who can kill? No one can kill his devotees. So Krishna always protects his pure devotees. Yogakshemam Vahamyaham. Krishna personally protects his devotees. There are so many examples in the scriptures where Krishna protects his devotees. Ambrish Maharaj, like that. So from these examples we can see that, and not only renounced order of life, even the devotees who are staying in the temple, they should be very careful, because we get lot of money from outside. Just like donors, they collect lot of money. We have lot of donor collectors here who collect lot of money from outside, and we know that we have lot of facilities. Just like in Attapur, we get lot of opulent prasadam, full opulent prasadam, so much of facilities, yoga mats, like we have one video where we mentioned that what type of prasadam we get in the ashram, and the people who saw that video, they were thinking, what these are brahmacharis, or these are people, what are these people, like they were commenting, like all different so many items were there, like 10-12 items were there. Even outside people, they don't get such type of prasadam. And that video got like 6-7 crores million views. So people are astonished, like so we are getting all these opulences, all this type of thing, so that we can engage in Krishna's service. Can you open 5th canto, 8th verse, 30th purport? 5th canto, 8th chapter and 30th verse. There Prabhupada says that ISKCON is not free hotel. Sometimes we think we become relaxed, like outside though we have to work, but if we stay inside the ashram we can just eat, sleep and then just eat and sleep. It's there, open. Can someone read it?
The members of this society should always remember that the society is not like a free hotel. All the members should be very careful to execute their spiritual duties so that whoever comes will automatically become a devotee and will be able to return back to Godhead in this very life.
In this very life. So this context is this context was this Bharat Maharaj. So he gave up everything, but when he took renounced order of life, but he was not cautious enough, and then he became trapped, like he became too much attached to the deer, and then he was not cautious enough, and then he had to take another life. So devotees who came to Krishna consciousness and who are getting lot of opulences like this, and if they are not cautious enough, and if they just sleep, eat and sleep, and if they are not cautious of their spiritual life, so they again have to take birth again. Just like Bharat Maharaj, again he had to take birth. In the same way, even though we gave up everything for coming to Krishna consciousness, we became brahmacharis, all these things, if you are not cautious enough, again we have to take birth, just like Bharat Maharaj. This previous verse, can you open previous verse, 29th verse? So Radhesham Prabhuji was speaking about this topic. He was telling that devotees should not become lazy, should be always alert. In that recently that video came. 29th verse, open. Purport. So Maharaj Bharat could remember the activities of his past life and how he was raised to the spiritual. Due to his foolishness, he became attached to an insignificant deer and thus fell down and had to accept the body of a deer. This is significant for every devotee. If we misuse our position and think that we are fully engaged in devotional service and can do whatever we like, we have to suffer like Bharat Maharaj and be condemned to accept the type of body that impairs our devotional service. Only the human form is able to execute devotional service. But if we voluntarily gives this up for sense gratification, and we certainly have to be punished. This punishment is not like that endured by an ordinary materialistic person. By the grace of Supreme Lord, a devotee is punished in such a way that his eagerness to attain the lotus feet of the Lord Vyasadeva is increased. Just like we can see the example of Bharat Maharaj, how he became next life deer, and he got the association of saintly persons, and he was doing austerity also. Even though he was deer, he was eating only dry leaves, and he was associating with saintly people like that. So devotional service is very completely described here. Tad anushravana manana sankirtana aradhana anusmarana abhiyogena. The constant hearing and chanting of the glories of the Lord is recommended in Bhagavad Gita. Satatam kirtayantoma mitansya dridhavrata. Those who have taken to Krishna consciousness should be very careful that not a single moment is wasted, and that not a single moment is spent without chanting and remembering the Supreme Personality of Godhead and His activities. So this is what, if we don't engage our time, if we don't engage in chanting and remembering the Supreme Personality of Godhead and His activities, then we are wasting our life, and such people will definitely be deviated, and they will get again next life. Why? Because we are getting lot of wealth, and these people, they do lot of karma. People out of materialistic people, they earn money in different ways, and we are utilizing that money. And if we don't utilize it properly, and if we just sleep, eat and sleep, then we'll get the karma of them. We'll get the karma of all the people who are donating for the temple. Imagine not the getting karma of one person, getting the karma of all the people who are donating money. So that's why we should be very, very. Rupa Goswami, he says that avyartha kalatvam means we should see that every moment of our life is utilized for rendering of devotion service and nothing else. This is a secure position for one wanting to return home back to Godhead. So if really wants to return home back to Godhead, so we should spend each and every moment of our life not wasting. And if we see in Brahmachari's life, we know that the sloka from Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, it says that Brahmachari Gurukule Vasandanto Gurorhitam Acharam Dasavan Nicho Guru Shudrada Sauhrudam means a student should practice completely controlling the senses. He should be submissive and he should have an attitude of firm friendship for the spiritual master. Means he should stay in the ashram just for the benefit of Guru, not for personal sense gratification. He should practice celibacy. Brahmachari Gurukule Vasandanto Gurorhitam, just for the benefit of Guru. Acharan Dasavan Nicho, and how should his attitude should be? Dasavan Nicho means he should have an attitude of a servant, like a lowest servant. With a great vow, the Brahmachari should live at the Gurukul only for the benefit of Guru. And he should have a firm friendship for the spiritual master. Always doing in the activities or the service for the benefit of Guru. By the order of Guru. He should be submissive. So that's what a Brahmachari does. So when we practice in such manner Brahmacharya, then we can expect such type of renunciation. Otherwise, the renunciation which Sukadeva Goswami is mentioning, it is impossible. In previous ages, the mendicants, they used to follow like this. They used to wear only the thrown away garments, and they used to live in the caves, only drink river water, and like that. So such type of austerity is impossible for us. At least we can spend our time wisely without wasting any moment, always hearing and remembering Krishna's pastimes and engaging in Krishna's service, like that. Then only we can, after this lifetime, we can expect that we will go home back to God. Otherwise our scenario will also happen like Bharat Maharaj. Means again we'll take birth, and it's not guaranteed that we'll get human birth. Okay? Thank you very much. Have any questions? Comments? No questions?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, I have one question.
Yes,
Prabhuji, so we see that opulent prasadam. So you said that everything we should engage in service of the Lord. So when the bhoga is offered to the Lord, and it comes in the form of prasad to us, so how can we engage that prasadam in the service of the Lord?
We are not eating, we are honoring prasadam. We are honoring it.
So we
are already engaged in the service of Krishna by offering. How can you engage more than that? If you are offering to Krishna, that we are engaging in the service.
So we get this opulent prasadam. Almost every day we get feast. So how can we engage that feast in the service of the Lord? By eating that.
You can distribute it to other people also, not taking ourselves. Just like every day Harinam Sankirtan, we distribute to children prasadam. Here also we distribute lot of prasadam every day. 2,000 to 3,000 packets of food packets we distribute. So we are distributing to people for the benefit of them. How to engage in the service of Krishna, the prasadam.
After we eat, how to engage that?
So after eating, you will get energy. Use your energy in serving Krishna.
So normal prasad, if we eat, we get more energy, but rather than eating feast. So Srila Prabhupada quotes many times that simple dal, rice, sabji, chapati, and some milk and fruits we need for keeping our health better.
So in our temple, they are providing both also. Like whichever is convenient to you, you can take that prasadam, and you can. And if you get sufficient energy, then you can engage in service of Krishna. Like we cannot say that you should not take opulent prasadam like that. If devotees, they are very merciful, they are providing us. You can, if they are providing you, you can honor it. If they are not providing, we should not ask why there is no opulent prasadam. If they are providing you, we can just simply honor it. Okay, bro. Okay. Antara Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam ki jai. Śrīla Prabhupada ki jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnavanda ki jai. All glories to Him.
Pada kamalang